Well, you've seen me run around sufficiently, so it's actually me that has to do this for you guys, for being here, right? And all of us. Meet my team, first of all. Excellent 5 developers. It's actually them who started the movement. So ETHCluj, it's a technical community. We're all about sharing free knowledge and as much as we can technical content, right? We started like a few years back, but I'm not going to bore you with that. And we're all about being, like deeply rooted in values. We're all about decentralization. We're all about generosity and free sharing of knowledge. And obviously, as much as possible, encourage projects which are public goods, open source, and so forth. All right, so just to be really brief here and give the chance to my colleagues as well to talk a little bit about this, I'm going to give you just a quick run around on what you can find in the conference, right? So first of all, thank you so much for being so kind and patient with all of my colleagues, including myself at the check-in desk. You probably have by now all of your lunch tickets. If you don't, please make sure that you have your ticket for the 2 days. So we have lunch on tomorrow, on the 27th, and then on Saturday as well. We have our wonderful guys with the coffee booth downstairs that you probably had coffee already, so all good there. You have the Wi-Fi network, which is available for you guys to scan. If you haven't already, there's the QR code, which is available for you to scan, but then there's also the actual password. So make sure you get ETHCluj, welcome 2025, right? All right. Yeah. And besides that, just please make sure, so we have a couple of types of lanyards, right? As you probably noticed already. We have lanyards like standard lanyards and also the red ones, which are privacy lanyards. This means that the person who's wearing this type of lanyard prefers not to be taken in photos. I would ask you all kindly to please respect their wishes and try not to, have them in photos, or if you have photos of these persons, please try to delete them, all right? We don't want them stored on Google Cloud or whatever else, right? We're all about, being respectful to each other. And on that note as well, please, if you can, just make sure that you put your, like glasses after you drink water or whatever else like waste you have. Please make sure to use all the trash bins available at the facility. If you don't find one, please make sure to get in touch with one of the volunteers or us. How do you recognize these volunteers? Should be obvious by now, but if you haven't noticed, we have a lot of blue shirts with staff on them, right? Should be fairly easy to pick us up. And genuinely people will want to help you, so don't hesitate, all right? And besides that, I think that's pretty much of a high-level wrap. Please make sure you don't miss the ETH Global Drinks Happy Hour. That is going to be hosted on one of the rooftops in the afternoon here at, I think it's 6 p.m. Check the side events, they're available on our website. Check the schedule, it's also available on the website through the app that my colleague here, Alex, kindly developed, and he's going to talk you through it. And on that happy note, I'm going to pass the mic to Alex, and welcome to ETHCluj.
Hi everyone and welcome. So as Simona said, we do have an app to help you navigate the event. How you open it, you can scan the QR code. So we have lots of QR codes here. It's on the banners with the venue map. It's also on your badges. So if you scan this, if you haven't already, or you can manually write into your browser app.ethcluj.org or go to the website and click Schedule App. Okay, so let's start a bit. So let me walk you through quickly. If you go to the info, most of the things has Simona already covered. So you'll see the access times here, the rules about the privacy. You'll see the Wi-Fi password. And then we have 4 stages. This is the main stage. We have the business room, which is across the hall next to the window, and we have the workshop room across the hall next to the elevator. Then we also have a tech stage at the first floor. In Romania, first floor means second level. So first level is ground floor, but you get it. Okay, we have added 2 additional tracks on top of the ones that you already saw on the website. That's privacy track and philosophy and community track. And we have difficulty levels assigned to each session. So for everyone basically means anyone can get it, and it's not basically it's for every level, or otherwise the session would have the 3 indicators: beginner, intermediate, or advanced. You can use that to know where you want to go. We have 3 types of sessions: keynotes, panels, and workshops. Then Simona already covered the food, the lunch for tomorrow and for Saturday, and you have links: side events, closing party, code of conduct, and privacy. Okay, you'll probably navigate more or use more the home screen. You can see all the sessions. You can filter them by day on top. You can filter them by stage. You can mark them as favorites and see them later in the favorites tab. And here, you can ask questions in the app directly. So if you select a session, you go and do join session, or you just scan. Every stage will have, during the Q&A session, we'll have this QR code, which is basically assigned to the particular session. You can scan this and you can start asking questions and upvote questions. MCs will respect the upvoting and the most popular questions, and will read probably the ones with the most upvotes. Everything that you do in the app is reflected automatically on the screen until it crashes. If it does. So yeah, it's the first time so it has been vibe coded during the past 3 weeks. Yeah, and I tried to test it as much as I could, but anyway, in case it crashes or you don't want to use the app, that's fine. Just raise your hand and someone will pass you the mic and you can ask the question verbally. So we have the backup plan. Okay, who asks questions and receives upvotes, or basically who asks good questions, gets points. Who gets points will be displayed here in the leaderboard, and during the last session, the closing session on Saturday, will be announcing the winners, basically. So that's our way to encourage you to engage with the speaker. And the top five questioners, I'm not sure what's the word, will receive special swag from ETHCluj later after the event, sent to them directly. Okay, I think that's about it. I'll pass the mic to Catalin.
Yeah, thank you, Alex. So the prize will be a ledger, and we have the mnemonic for you as a gift. Okay, so I will take a minute to tell you something really important for me and for the team, and I know that before talking you my part. So maybe I'll say something wrong, but I'm not here for the people or for having fun. This is like a secondary object. We need to know that we are here for Web3, for the concept that because you are here, you know that it can help to reshape the human behavior, and we are here for blockchain, the tool that will help us to do that. So how ETHCluj will do that at this conference? We are starting with workshop, where we have multiple workshops that are special for students and Web2 software developers, and we are creating an open source book based on the workshops that will be free for everybody. It will be bilingual in Romanian and English, and we hope with this to have the first initiative that will go to universities and help people better understand the concept of Web3. And on top of that, tomorrow, after we eat, we have on the business stage the local innovation, where will be 3 projects It will be Build 21, Sablier, and Liquify that will present their projects as local innovation here in Romania. So they have co-founders from here. And this is the ideas we try to bring here. Also in the workshop room this afternoon, we have some papers, technical papers from University of Cluj-Napoca that will be presented here about energy and quantum computing. That's all. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So let me just say you guys are pretty much aware of this already. I mean, we are partnering up with the Technical University of Cluj, even more so to support our initiative that Cătălin just mentioned before, right? And on this fine occasion note, let me just announce Alexandru Lazarek, who is actually the president of ETHCluj Foundation. They are the entrepreneurial and societal development arm of the Technical University of Cluj, and we very much appreciate your support. So thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. You have the mic.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, too. Welcome in Cluj-Napoca. Welcome at the Technical University of Cluj-Napoca. I am thrilled and honored to be the host of this important event. Technical University of Cluj-Napoca, through our rector, Vasile Tsopa, give all of his support for this conference. What could I say? It's amazing to be here. We as a university, regarding blockchain, actually developed a policy, I think 4 years ago, a strategic Romanian strategy for blockchain. I don't know if it's public or if our people from the ministry did something with that strategy that we wrote it, but we developed it. We have some knowledge in this field. And also in the future, next year, we will develop the newest institute of research in artificial intelligence, in which blockchain will have a separate and important part with laboratories and researchers which are dedicated for this field. So once again, thank you for choosing us as a host. It's a very important event for us. And what could I say? Good luck with this conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're gonna need it for sure. No pressure, right? All right, so with this being said, I declare ETHCluj 2025 open. Please take care of each other. Please be safe. Anything happening that you find odd, come to us. We're here to help, and we're here to create a nice environment for everyone. Welcome. So guys, let's not stay in the cringe, right? This is not planned. All right, so we have 15 minutes actually. This is obviously not planned. So I'm thinking if you guys have any questions, if you have any feedback, I'm here to engage with you guys. And let's take advantage of this time and actually establish communication if you want. If not, there's over there we have the refreshments bar over here. Downstairs we have the coffee. We have a lot of people already over there mingling. I don't know if you checked out the first floor actually, because I'm really excited. We have this cool terrace, which is inside, kind of on the interior of the building, which is a bit more protected from sun and so on. So make sure you check that out. What else? The technical stage is right over there, and there's also a setup where you guys can come with your laptops, have your meetings from there. We even have some of the cool chairs that actually one of our partners, Antares Scaune.ro, supplied. And it's kind of it has a soundproof around it. So if you have any, like secret meetings or stuff that you don't want to discuss like in plain air with just anybody around you, take advantage of that. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say, but honestly, it's to you to ask questions, so please, feel free. Oh yeah, there you go, QR code. Here's your first chance to be on top of that famous leaderboard, right? So scan the QR code, and let's start with the questions first, right? All right, we have already. Okay, are you ready to kick off this conf, or are we waiting for someone's transaction to confirm? I am ready. I am ready to kick off the conf, definitely. I think transaction is in process, but ETHCluj rocks. I like that one. That's not a question, but I'm gonna take that one. Oh, it's many of those. Okay, can I ask something? Yes, you can. Who is this person? All right, go ahead.
That was the question.
That was the question. Yes, that was a short answer. Yes, you can. All right. I think that's pretty much it. I don't know. Nobody wants to ask anything? I don't know. Schedule, is it something which is unclear to you guys? Do you want to give some feedback? You really do? Oh, so that was a decoy. Okay.
Are you going to make it again next year?
The pressure is on. Okay. Well, what can I say? If I say yes, that means I'm going to commit to it. All right. What I'm going to say is that we plan to do it next year as well, but we also like to keep in consideration, like what's actually needed for the ecosystem in here and worldwide. So for example, and on this note, actually, I'm going to talk about the fact that a lot of people asked us, hey, are you guys doing a hackathon, right? And we said, yep. We're not. It's our first edition, we're not doing a hackathon. Why? Why? Okay, that was a little bit of a question to wiggle. But the thing is that at this point in time, us as a team, we find that there's more need to do workshops and teach people and share knowledge rather than push hackathons. There are a lot of conferences that do this quite well. I'm not saying it can be organized, of course it can, but I think it's important to, puzzle up the pieces worldwide. As we do workshops for now, maybe next year it will be hackathon. Maybe next year it will be university courses and so on. I mean, we like to keep it, organic and adaptable to the conditions that we find locally, first of all, because we're called ETHCluj and it's for a reason, right? And then see how we can integrate this and contribute towards the global vision, if I can call it like that, right? Hope I answered the question. I think I did more than answer the question. Okay. Anybody else? No? It's okay, we don't bite. Now? No? All right. Yeah, let's grab a coffee. And I think, how much time do we have before the next talk? 8 minutes. So guys, in 8 minutes, next talk is here. It's exciting, promise you that. It's cherry-picked speakers, so don't miss any of them. Thank you for being here.